messages per page. And remember, the purpose of the book, I mean, unless you're J.K. Rowling, the purpose of your book is not to sell a large number of books, or at least that's the dream people have. But in reality, the purpose of your book is to get more business. And if you could write a book in 8 hours and it addresses the pain point that your prospects have, then it doesn't matter that, as a matter of fact, it's very cool that it only took you 8 hours to write. And that book should be focused on the area that you're solving for your prospects, for your clients.
Okay. Okay.
Have I convinced you yet, or are you still skeptical?
No, I'm still, because I don't get the whole 140 thing. You lost me there, because 140 characters, that's what, 2 sentences? How are you going to write a book? I'm lost there.
Well, it's
real. Maybe
so,
it's a comparison with Twitter or something like that, but it's just not. It's not making sense right now.
Oh well, what I said before, I should have been a little clearer.
Okay.
My favorite aha message from my book, which is how one should write an aha book, is what I mentioned before. We live in a 7-second soundbite economy. Make it count.
Okay. As
a piece of information, as a communication, what more needs to be said? We have a book of Irish proverbs, and one of the Irish proverbs is one that we know, but it's never put off to tomorrow what you could do today. Right? And so a aha message is a single quote, a single focus that allows somebody to sort of think in a slightly different way. So I'll read from another book. This is Kimberly Reiffer, who wrote a book on inspired organizational culture. And her aha message is, an organization's DNA and culture define its identity. They're the roots of who you are, what you stand for, and how you behave. So if you're running a company...
I got it.
Yeah, so so let's say... Good, because that's the aha moment, right? What happens if Kimberly Weefling, and that's who her book is, and if Kimberly Weefling is going to a client, and the client is interested in organizational culture, if she's meeting with somebody, she'll say, "What's the DNA? What's the company about? What's it mean?" If you happen to bump into this particular quote on social media, an organization's DNA and culture define its identity, blah, blah, blah. If you bump into that quote and it makes you think, if you're in HR or you're the CEO of the company, it makes you think, you're going to want to know who the author is. You're going to say, hey, that's really insightful. You know what? I don't know my company's DNA. I don't know really my company's culture. I should fix that. Who wrote that quote? Kimberly Weefling. Oh, Kimberly. Kimberly does consulting on inspiring organizational cultures. Maybe I should talk to Kimberly. Right? That's the concept.
Or buy her book, huh?
Well, in this case, the AHA book is free. So all you have to do is go to her URL and get her AHA book for free. For Kimberly, we're right in the middle of translating her book into Japanese. And when we have it in both English and Japanese, because she does a lot of consulting in Japan, when we have it both there, then we'll have her book sitting up on Amazon as both a Kindle and paperback and hardcover.
Okay. Sounds good. That sounds good. Very interesting. Very interesting theory. Now, you do consulting. You help people to put together this 8-hour book, right? Is that one of the things that you do?
Yes. Well, there's 2 approaches, right? So if you go to ahathat.com/author, we have an 8-step process. And so if that's you and you want to do it yourself, so the DIY model, the do-it-yourself model, is the least expensive way to go, and you can write it yourself. And the interesting part is, even though it's only 8 hours, there are people who just can't find 8 hours to write a book. I know, and I'm as soon as you and I are done, I got a call with somebody who spent 300 hours writing his book. In his book, I think it was 70,000 words. I mean, crazy. So
wow.
And we do traditional publishing as well. But for those that can't find 8 hours to write a book, we can also interview somebody for 2 hours, and then my team will ghostwrite the book. So if you're really stuck on what to say and how to say it, and you need help, and we typically charge, I think, $2,850 to ghostwrite an AHA book for somebody. But right now we're offering that as a special for $997. So for $997 and 2 hours of your time, you can have an AHA book. And if you decide to then turn that into a paperback, Kindle, or hardcover version, we can do that as well.
Now, I'm not familiar with the cost on how to write, publish books, and stuff like that. Now, you said for that price, you can write the book, so you're just writing the book, you're not publishing the book.
No, we would, for $997, we write the book. Actually, so ghostwriting sometimes can cost between $20,000 to $40,000. If you're a large corporation, you're probably paying $75,000 to $150,000 to ghostwrite a book. So for $997, we will actually ghostwrite and publish your book in the AHA platform.
Okay.
So
give us the information on where we can go, because I'm sorry I'm running out of time, and I do apologize. I did not expect this, but that's what happens when you go live, and you don't have a big crew behind you to help you troubleshoot. Things like that happen. It's Murphy's Law.
Sometimes things, even with or without the crew, things happen. Life happens.
And go ahead.
Yeah. No. Go ahead. You were on.
No, I was
sorry.
just saying. I called my show Murphy's Law. Anything that can happen will happen. But lately, for the past year, nothing's been happening except for today. Everything just wants to go chaos. It's just mind-boggling to me. But go ahead.
So, for those that want to learn more, you can go to ahathat.com, ahathat.com. If you decide you want to author yourself, if somebody is writing their own AHA book, we charge $450 to publish an AHA book. We do a cover design, copy edit, content edit. There is no better deal in the marketplace for something like that. And we've had many of our authors take their AHA books and have us turn them into PDF and Kindle and as well as hardcover and paperback. The best way to do it, if you go to ahathat.com/author, there's an 8-step process. If you want to have somebody give feedback, I would be happy to give feedback to anyone, because I've curated over 50,000 AHA messages. We've published over 800 books. I've written 58 myself. And I'm happy to give feedback to somebody if they're in the midst of writing their book and wants to learn more. And so what you'll see on the ahathat.com/author page is you'll see, I think it's step 5 or 6, is you make your submission. If when you're making your submission you say, hey, I want to make sure Mitchell Levy gets to review my content, I'll be absolutely sure to review and give feedback. My team will take great care of you regardless, but I'm happy to give feedback.
So definitely, if you want to get a book and thinking about writing the AHA book, check out Mitchell Levy. I do thank you for coming on the show. I only got a couple of seconds left to go. But I do want to thank you for coming on the show. Definitely check him out. He's on Twitter. He's got a LinkedIn profile. He's on Google. He's on Facebook. And you see the advertisement that went out. Definitely check him out or listen to this recording if you can listen to the whole thing. I just want to say thank you, Mitchell, for joining us today. And I do apologize for the boo-boo.
Thanks, Lita. Not a problem.
Sorry.
Life happens. Every now and then when you're waiting on tables, the table goes bad.
Yes, this one did. So
Murphy
on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and hang up and say my goodbyes because I'm
Have a great day.
Thank you, Mitchell.
Take care. Bye now.
Thank you. Bye-bye. And I
Take
just
care.
want
Bye,
to say,
everybody.
hey, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I'm getting ready to run out of time. And, hey, Murphy's Law, anything that can happen will happen. You guys have a blessed day and join me next week. Lena, and I'm out. Bye.